Today I'm about to rock your world combining essential oils with acupuncture points. How to use the top 5 essential oils and apply them with the perfect paired acupuncture points in order to enhance the benefits. You are going to love this because I think it's a great tool to help teach our patients to use essential oils at home, applying them to acupuncture points and acupressuring the point with the oil. It's the perfect partnership. Are you ready for it? Let's do this. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, I'm Clara from AcuPro Academy, and I create Chinese medicine and acupuncture content for students and practitioners, making it easy to grasp and fun to learn. I am outside. Yes, I live in British Columbia, Canada, and this is my background behind. And no, it's not fake. I know some people thought it was fake. This is so funny. You can hear everything outside: the birds, the boats, the rooster next door. There's no fake here. We're all on the patio having fun. So I'm so glad you joined me today because I think that tapping into essential oils and partnering them with the perfect acupuncture points in order to enhance both the oil and the point is such a great tool we can have to our toolbox. So today I'm also going to share not only the top 5 essential oils paired with the right point, but also I'm going to talk about the best one when it comes to menstruation cramp or regulating hormones, pain, specifically headaches, or any kind of chronic or acute pain in the body. And I'm going to share digestion issues that we can use essential oil with acupuncture points. And you can teach your patients to do this at home because we are educators and practitioners. We're here to support our patients the best of our ability. So let's start. Let's start with essential oil basics and how do we get all this plant into these tiny little oils and little vials that can make a big difference in our health. Essential oil come from concentrated extracts from plant. Essential oil are extracted through steam distillation, where the steam is passed through the plant material, causing it to release its essential oil. They're highly concentrated. It often takes a large amount of plant material to produce a small quantity of oil. Essential oil are usually used through aromatherapy, where people inhale or absorb through the skin to promote specific physical or emotional well-being. Usually it's really good to dilute these oil into a carrier oil such as coconut or almond oil before applying it to the skin. It's also good to do a little skin test to make sure that we don't have an allergic reaction. Usually essential oil are not safe for ingestion, so it's more topical. However, some can be ingested. This is why it's really important to talk to a qualified professional. Now, the quality of essential oils can vary greatly. Look for oils that are 100% pure organic if possible and sourced from reputable suppliers. Now let's look at the top 5 essential oils that are so powerful combined with specific acupuncture points that they make a huge difference in the health benefits of our patients. Number 1, cinnamon. My husband loves cinnamon buns. Not the same, right? I love chai. So chai, in that tea, there is cinnamon, turmeric, ginger, black pepper, sometimes nutmeg and cardamom. So good. I love chai. When I went to India, masala chai was one of my favorite drinks, and I had it more than once a day. So cinnamon, we're going to use it because it has health benefits for the reproductive system, specifically the female reproductive system, in balancing hormone and reducing menstruation cramp because it is warming. Now, what we want to do is put a little drop on REN 4, REN 6. That is going to be local when there is menstruation cramps during the cycle. But we also wanted to use it on kidney 5, the she cleft point of kidney, and spleen 8, the she cleft point of spleen, because those 2 points are powerful when it comes to menstruation cramp. And then you combine with cinnamon, and now you have the double the effect, because this is really good to relieve inflammation, pain, but it's also an antiseptic, which is fantastic. And in Chinese medicine, we use cinnamon very much to warm young, specifically when it comes to female reproductive system. Powerful, right? So recap, we put cinnamon. Oh, this is Pickles. Pickles is here. Oh, I wish you could see him. If I move the camera, I think he's gonna go away. You heard him? Okay. So cinnamon on Ren 4, Ren 6, and then put a heat pad over it. Perfect for the cramps. And then distal point, kidney 5 and spleen 8. Now you can add up spleen 6 as well because it's such a powerful point. But when you show patients, just tell them to put it on kidney 5, spleen 8, Ren 4, Ren 6. You could put little stickers on those points so when they go home, they know where it is. Or you can give them some graphics. You could use my graphics to show them where the points are located. If you've been watching me for a while, you might remember that my favorite acupuncture point of all time is stomach 40. I love stomach 40. It is so powerful. Well, cinnamon can be applied to stomach 40 and spleen 3, which is the yuan source point of the spleen. Stomach 40 is the luo connecting point of the stomach to the spleen. Fantastic point to balance blood sugar. And cinnamon has been shown in studies to help balance blood sugar. So we can use this specifically with patients that have diabetes type 2, patients that have insulin resistance, like PCOS patients. Fantastic to use cinnamon for PCOS patients because it also regulates hormones, warm the reproductive system, and balance blood sugar. So totally perfect. I would really put this on stomach 40 to balance blood sugar and spleen 3, the digestive system. Now you could also put it on stomach 36 as well. You gotta love cinnamon and not just cinnamon buttons. The next one is lavender essential oil. I grew up in France and lavender fields are everywhere in south of France. Lavender is renowned for its calming, soothing aroma and effects. Very good for stress reduction and relaxation. It improves sleep. Putting a couple of drops of lavender essential oil on the pillow will truly help sleep better when people have insomnia, for example. The best acupuncture point to use lavender oil on are heart 7 at the wrist for better sleep, and mian also for better sleep, and kidney 1 to calm down the stress, ground the person. Those are perfect to match and pair with lavender oil. Number 3 is probably one of the most powerful essential oil, ginger. Very strong, very warm, very spicy in Chinese medicine, and this has so many health benefits. First, it's really good for pain. It's anti-inflammatory. Second, it's great for the digestive system to soothe nausea, vomiting. Fantastic point also to boost the immune system. And it reduces inflammation, specifically for joint pain like arthritis. Come on, isn't that the best? Okay, so let's talk about first digestion because we use ginger to bring stomach chi down. So one of the best pair is to pair ginger drops on pericardium 6, one of the best point for nausea, vomiting, right? It's really good as a distal point, but we can also use Ren 12 as a local point, stomach 36 because it's the digestive commander point, so of course that would be great. And stomach 40 comes back. Stomach 40 is great when there's nausea as well, so that's a really good point, and we can use this on distal points or around the stomach area. It's perfect. The second one is we can use it for pain, we said, right? Specifically if there's headaches that feel better when we put a hot pad on the headache. So this would be more of a headache due to a cold. And then we feel like, the nose is plugged up and then we have sinuses pain, but it's due to wind cold. So it's more chilly. We feel chilly. This is perfect for that headache. You could put it on the sinus area to help the pain here. That would be perfect. Or if there was a headache, you could use it on large intestine 4 or wherever the headache was. But this is the kind of headache that only feels better when we put heat. If it's a hot headache, I would not use ginger. It's going to make it worse because ginger is very warm in nature. Does that make sense? Okay, fantastic oil. Love ginger. Plus, I love ginger tea. In winter, I pretty much drink turmeric ginger every day. It keeps me warm and soothes my soul. Number 4, peppermint oil. Now we have peppermint, mint, and eucalyptus. So those are very similar. However, eucalyptus is very strong, very powerful. So a little bit of caution. I like peppermint. It's kind of like the middle road between mint and eucalyptus. So peppermint is fantastic. You know what I use it for? I put a few drops on a tissue and I put it under the headrest of the treatment table when patients are facing down. Because when patients are face down, after a while the headrest presses on their sinuses and often they are congested within 20 minutes of the treatment. So in order to avoid that, you can put peppermint on a tissue underneath the face, and most of my patients love the smell, and then that way they breathe better because it's great to help with congestion. So peppermint oil is great for supporting the opening of the sinuses. When I was growing up in France, my mom used to put peppermint or eucalyptus oil in a big bowl of hot boiling water. So she boiled the water, poured the water in a bowl, put some eucalyptus, peppermint, or mint essential oil in the hot water, and then you put a towel over your head and you go down and inhale this. It kind of like steam it, right? So it's a facial steaming and it opens the sinuses. It's fantastic when we are congested. So this is great to open the sinuses. The second property it has is that it's very cooling. So when there is a hot headache, I would definitely use peppermint oil on large intestine 4 if the headache feels better with a cold compress. So if it's a liver yang rising headache, I would do it on liver 2 and probably in the area where the pain is on the temporal area, and Li4. If it was more of a frontal headache, then that's more of a stomach yang mean headache, I would do stomach 44, which brings heat down, fire down, and then stomach 8, because stomach 8 is really good when we have a yang mean headache or a frontal headache. You can also put it on gallbladder 14, because if the sinuses are blocked, the upper sinuses, this would work very well. Again, if it's due to excess heat, that is the best because it's very cooling. It can also help when there is a little bit of heartburn, putting it on REN 17 or again pericardium 6 or REN 12 when we want to bring stomach heat down. Again, not ingesting it. I'm talking about externally on the acupuncture points. Peppermint oil, fantastic. And number 5, lemon essential oil. I love it because it's such a fresh scent, right? Lemon is very astringent in Chinese medicine and it's also cooling. So what do we use it for? It's antiviral, antimicrobial. So it's often used to clean surfaces or more for cleaning in the house, for sure. However, we're talking about health benefits here, right? Lemon is very good for mental clarity, focus, and a sharp brain. Perfect when you need to work with this part of your body, right? If we need mental clarity, this is the oil. It's also very good to improve mood. I live in Canada, and in winter we have seasonal affected disorders, which is called SAD, because in winter in Vancouver specifically, it's very gray. It rains a lot. The rest of Canada gets blue sky and a lot of snow, but in Vancouver we get a lot of rain and a lot of gray sky, and it can be really depressing. So lemon is great to lift the mood. On liver 3, this is great when we feel kind of blue down or prior to menstruation, when a woman is PMSing and she's feeling kind of blue and down. Liver 3, lemon drop, perfect to lift the mood. It's also relieving stress. Now, what it does is great for mental clarity, we said, right? Put it on yin tong. Yin tong is for clear thinking. It's the third eye. It's what allows us to really focus. You can also put it on stomach 40 because stomach 40 is also a great point to clear phlegm and to allow us for better focus. So we're not feeling foggy headed. So foggy head, stomach 40 to clear the phlegm, yin tong to clear the mind and be focused, and liver 3 to lift our mood. Great for the lemon. You don't have to just squeeze it. You can use it for health benefits as well. When it comes to pain, peppermint is great if the pain gets better when we put cool on it. Ginger is better if the pain gets better when we put heat on it. Cinnamon can relieve pain as well. We can use rosemary. There's a lot of combination. And in combination, often those oils can really be very powerful. Now, when it comes to digestion, we talked about eucalyptus, great for heartburn, ginger for nausea, vomiting. Lemon is great to help the liver detoxifying as well. But we can also use fennel. Fennel is great for digestion to avoid indigestion or bloating. Fennel on stomach 36, fantastic as well. There's a lot of essential oil out there. Just pick a few, start trying them on your own point, see how you feel about it, or ask a qualified aromatherapist how to utilize them with the acupuncture points. I think this is such a beautiful, beautiful partnership. I truly hope you can benefit from those oil partner with those points, and your patients can in turn as well. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the videos I create outside or inside in order to help you help your patients. No matter what, keep rocking it using TCM, and I'll see you in the next video.